from MISSRITA to the rescue. I'm just checking to make sure that I am live. It says it's waiting, so I don't know what's going on. Um, uh, and go. It says 24 people on, so I'm assuming that you guys. Yes. Okay. There we go. We are live. Hi, Leslie. How are you? Good morning. Hi. Okay, you can hear me. Hi, Don. Good morning. Okay, so today is Friday, which means it is time for our weekly community cricket cutie pick. It's a lot of C's there. And so I'm going to be announcing who the winner is of the weekly cutie giveaway. And if you want to be eligible for the weekly cricket cutie giveaway, you will need to follow me in Cricut Design Space, the community. So here is my profile, you see. And if you didn't realize that Cricut had a community, well, now you do. I'm telling you, it's so easy to get to, especially with all the recent changes. I'm just going to go over here to the home page so you can see um, how you could get to the community. So the home page, which is for some reason not showing up here. Why is it not showing up here? Yikes. Come on. Come on. Everybody is just dragging their feet today over here in New England. It's just been real. I don't know what's going on. I really honestly don't know what's going on here. Yikes. All right. I think what I have to do is maybe get out of Cricut Design Space. And oh, here we go. Oh, okay. Gonna save this. I had two open windows. That might have been it. I had two open windows, and that's a possibility. So let's go. Let's try this again. Okay. So we're gonna go to the home page. There we are. Okay. So here's our homepage, and as I mentioned to you before, this is like sort of the page that you'd come to when you're logging in, whenever you're logging in to Cricut Design Space, because there's so much to learn here. And if you're looking for inspiration, this is where you should come. Oh, I love this. Teresa Donnelly made this beautiful Merry and Bright door sign. And if you scroll, you will see there's community down here. And you can do see more if you want. But also now you can get to the community just from the homepage right here, and you can see right up here, see it says start exploring, and then you've got projects, images, and community. So let's say I want to find MISSRITA. Let's try that in the community. How does that work that way? They added a whole bunch of new features here, so I'm trying to see. Let's see. I'm going to try to see if it can come up with my name, because you got to check your name, right? So, why is it not working? Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh, okay. So, MISSRITA, this is my projects. Look at all my projects. There's some Cricut projects that have the word Miss in it. Interesting. And then there's community projects over here that look like they're either from me or inspired by me. And let's just go to this one, which is an oldie but goodie. It's paper pinwheels, and that will take us to, this is my profile. But I changed the picture in my profile, so I'm not really sure why that's showing up that way. But let's go here to followers and see who's new. We've got Crystal McDowell and Catherine Mahoney. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. And I hope that you find some really good inspiration. We've got a lot of projects in Cricut Design Space, the community. There's over 600 that I have contributed, but there's also a lot more. There's Mom. Hi, Mom. Oh, thank you. You're welcome. Mom just brought me some water. She knows I'm talking a lot. So, good morning to Miss Ina. She is here today. So, today we're going to be doing another kind of ornament that is similar to the Grinch ornament. I just want to show you what it is. Look at this. Isn't this adorable? It's a snowman, which I have decked out with a little bit of like these branches, and I gave it a little thing here. It's really super easy, actually easier to make this than the Grinch. And so we're going to have a look at that. Okay. And so let's get on with the show. Get on with the show, Rita. We're going to go to my stuff. You notice it changed from my projects to my stuff because now it includes images that you've saved, things you've bookmarked, and projects and all of that stuff. I just want to show you over here. See this right here? My projects, bookmarked, ready to make, all. So if I go over here to bookmarked, this is going to show me projects that I have saved. I have put a little, see this little here? That's a bookmark. So all of these projects that I've saved here for going towards, in the future, I'm interested, and there are my projects. But if I wanted to, over here under images, I could go to any image that I've bookmarked. So look at all of these images that I've saved for later. Aren't they great? You can tell I'm going to do these cardinal. I'm going to do these cardinal ornaments soon. So cardinals are one of my favorites. And so there you go. And then I also have a section for my uploaded images. Look at that, you guys. Isn't that great? And then also things that I've purchased. Now, I have purchased a lot of things over the years. So I suspect this is going to be a rather large area, and I haven't yet figured this one out. But then also here, you'll notice that I have my collections on the left. Do you see my collections here on the left? So I probably have the most collections that anybody, and I'm quite proud of them. So here are all my collections, one of them being this top one being 3D projects. So when I click on that, it's saying I'm getting a message, collections temporarily unavailable. Yikes. That doesn't seem right because it is actually picking up my 3Ds. Let's see what it says under animals. There's animals. There is my Anna Griffin, all of my Anna Griffin project files right here. And this is going to make it so much easier for me to organize and to get everything in the right place. So I would encourage you, especially if you've been doing this for a while and you have a lot of projects making it difficult to find those projects, that you start with collections. Okay. So let's go over back to my stuff because I want to look for this. This is my snowman faces for glitter ornaments. To make these ornaments, you are going to need these plastic. I would recommend plastic, okay? These are disc size ornaments. You see that? And they are plastic. I made these once in glass and sent them to my son's school, and they broke, which was awful. So I would suggest the plastic. And I'm going to be putting in, this is called translucent, is called this one here. I don't even know where I got this, but it's called, I think I got it at Michael's. It's confetti glitter, but it's called Chunky Crystal. So you can find it. It's chunk, hexagon chunk. And so let's go down here so I can just show you a few things. First of all, I want to thank my friend Gloria Harris, who sent me this in the mail. Thank you, Gloria. It is a non-stick silicone mat, and it says on here, this is for when you use your tape runner's glue or your glue gun. It will not stick to it. It will rub right off. I have one. I know you'll love it as you use a lot of glue. Enjoy, from Gloria Harris. From Gloria Harris. Isn't that great? So we're going to try that because we're going to be using our glue gun today. So we're going to be using our Cricut glue gun today. So let's go ahead and take that off. Ooh, it's really silicone. It's really nice. Look at that. Bloop. That's great. That's going to work out super terrific. Thank you so much, Gloria. I do so appreciate you. You're so thoughtful. You really are. Okay, so that's from Gloria. Thank you very much. And let's start off by talking about these ornaments. I'm going to move this out of the way. Yeah, because my cutie, my corgi one is getting all dirty. I don't know what I'm going to do about that. It's getting dirty. Anyway, so we're going to use these plastic ornaments. These are disc. They're 3 inches. I bought them at I bought them at Michael's in a bin of 25. They were priced at $25, so making them about $1 each, but I got them on sale and a discount, so I think I might have paid less than $10 for this box. This is the time of year to buy them and stock up on them. So if you decide you're going to do these things for next year, buy them now. Okay, buy them now. So we're going to be using this confetti glitter, and we're also going to be using my Minwax. This is the Minwax called Polycrylic. I've put it in these little squirty bottles. They're like condiment bottles. I was using this one here. It's a mayo a mayo container, but then I got too many comments about that, so I switched over to this. So we're going to use this, and we are going to need some sort of a cup for drainage purposes. And then what we're going to do is just take the cover off just like that. You see, you don't have to worry about it breaking. It is plastic. And then we're going to take and put some of this Minwax in there. Now, if you can't find the Minwax, or you don't want to pay the money for the Minwax, you can go over to the Dollar Tree and see if they have like floor wax, because other people have used the floor wax and they've said good things about it. You don't want to put a whole lot in there. And what you want to do is sort of just roll it around and make sure that all of the edges being uh, are being coated, and you should have a little drippage. So you're going to just put it like this on your cup. This one happens to hold in the cup. You can use just about any cup. I've used paper cups before, but they tend to get like soggy on the bottom. So here we'll do this one, and I'm just putting just a healthy squeeze. That's it, not too much. You don't want to be wasting all of your product, and you can actually recover some of the product that drips out if you really want to. So this one, I don't think I put enough in, so I'm going to just put a tiny bit more. And it's really important when you're doing this that you're coating the entire ornament, okay? Because you want your glitter or whatever you choose to put in there to stick really well. So you want to get it all coated, but not too much. You need to do the upside down drip out extra, because what can happen if you don't do that is that see this, some of this didn't adhere right to that. So this is the glitter that we're going to use. If you don't, or you can't find this glitter, you can use any white iridescent kind of a glitter. You could even use white paint, but I wouldn't use the polycrylic if you're going to use the white paint. Now, normally I use a little funnel, which I can't seem to find my funnel this morning. So I'm going to use my hand. So here we go. I'm going to just use my hand and pour some of this in. And then you'll see it sort of shake it all around to make sure that you're getting that glitter all in there. This is a really fun project to do with littles or grands for sure. And if you're afraid you missed some bits, you could also come back with fine glitter in the back. But I kind of like this look. You know, it just sort of sticks to the inside. I'm going to put a little tiny bit more in there for over here. All right. All right, there we go. I have a little extra, so I am going to try to put the extra in here. How's that? Now, it's not that much extra. All right, let me do it again. So if you came in late, just so that you know, the inside is coated with Minwax. It's called Polycrylic, and it is the glossy version. Although I think you could probably buy the satin version, it would work just fine. And all I'm doing is putting that hex glitter in there. Now I'm going to turn it over and let the extra come out. Now I would suggest that you let this dry for a little bit, which is why we're doing this part first, because we want them to be nice and dry. And I'm just going to put them aside and bring you back up to the screen. Okay, so I found quite a few snowman faces in Cricut Design Space. So you don't have to choose this one that I have here, but I just wanted to show you what's out there. This one I happen to like. I just thought it was kind of cute. I like the fact that his nose was so big. So here's what I did. I went to images and I just typed in snowman faces or snowman face, I guess. And look at all of these. There's so many to choose from. So you can choose whatever one you want. Let's choose a different one. We'll choose this one and let's choose this one. And we're just going to add it to our canvas. Now I mentioned that our blah, what are these called? Ornaments. Our ornaments are 3 inches. So we have to make the fizz slightly smaller. So here, this one is my original one, and it is 2.6 inches high. This one's a little big, so I'm going to make it a little bit smaller, just like that. And then this one's way big, and I think it's actually 3 color. In fact, I do think it is 3 color. So maybe I'm not going to use that one. So I'm going to delete that. So this one is just 2 color. Let's go ahead and ungroup it because I want to make sure that the eyes and the mouth are welded together, because otherwise if we went to go ahead and cut this, they won't be together, and we want them to be together for this project. So we're going to go over here to combine, down the bottom, to combine and hit weld. Okay, and so now we have our nose and our eyes, and let's have a look at how it looks. So here we go. See, so the eyes and the mouth are on one mat and the nose is on another. So I'm going to use smart vinyl for this project because I do have a Maker 3. Clearly, if you don't have a Maker 3, Explore 3, or even a Joy, you can't use the smart vinyl, but you can just use it on matte. And so I have smart vinyl, so I'm going to change my material load type over here to without a mat. And I'm going to do the same thing here without a mat. And then I will increase, because I like to not waste material. So let's make 4 of these at a time. I think that's a good idea. And then here are my little carrots. So let's hit continue. And When I hit continue, I'm going to do the black first. Here's my black, um, my big roll that's almost gone roll of smart vinyl. So I am going to go to browse all materials, and you can see here that because I'm using smart materials, I can only use these set ones. I can't use another setting. So it just has these are that are compatible. So if you went to all materials, you see all of these are shaded out. Now, if this isn't what you wanted and you wanted to cut it on the mat, what you would have to do, so let me just choose the one that I'm going to use, which is Smart Vinyl Permanent. Done. But if you wanted to, say, use this on the mat, you would have to cancel and go back. So let me just cancel so you can go back. And you sure you want to cancel cut? Yes. And then here is where I would change the material load type to on the mat. The same theory holds true for if you were doing something on the card mat as well. But because we're using smart material, we're going to keep it as without mat. Okay. And I'm just going to pick my smart vinyl. I always add more pressure, and I'm going to remember that. So now let's move you over to the machine so you can have a look. So there's my Maker 3 machine. And I'm just going to take my smart vinyl and I'm going to put it down underneath these little guides. And then I'm going to hit the load button. I see something over here on my, oh, let's get that off. One thing I have noticed about smart material is it's very like static cling-ish. So you'll get all kinds of stuff all on the roll, but it just wipes right off. Then I'm going to also use the orange for the nose, right? And I'm really glad this orange is available because there aren't that many colors available in smart vinyl yet. So I'm hoping that they add more colors. But right now they did have this orange, which I've used quite a bit. It only comes in a 3-foot roll, but I mean, I could probably get hundreds of noses out of here if that's all I was using it for, with snowman noses. I did buy the smart vinyl in the 75-foot roll when it was on sale for $50, and I think I also got an additional discount off of that, I think, because I'm a premium access subscriber. So just so that you know. So it goes pretty quickly. If you're used to doing this on a mat and you get a Maker 3 or an Explore 3, then this will be really fast for you. Or if you're brand new, you might think, wow, this is really fast. But I really love smart material. I'm really falling in love with smart material, and I'm starting to do more and more projects with the vinyl. And it's okay to learn to do vinyl. All of my paper loving friends, I love paper, of course, but I do want to use what's new and exciting. I'm actually going to be using the Cricut glue gun today. So there we go. There's the black. Now I'm just going to load the orange right in there. While I get that going, I'm going to cut off from my roll the black, and then we'll hit this to have the orange cut out, the noses. All right. I'm getting to the end of, well, we're all getting to the end of the Christmas season, but I'm getting to the place where everything's just starting to pile up. And I'm like, oh, well, I can't get to it just yet. I just have to go ahead and just leave it the way that it is. And then I'll make a mad dash at the end, right before Christmas, before I have my family come over and make piles everywhere. So let's bring you down here so you can see what I'm doing. So there are my waiting to dry ornaments. There we go. Let's move over. Let's have a look at what we cut out. So This one's a little more detailed. I'm going to move this out of the way. For right now, I need a weeding tool. And so I'm going to start here. Remember, we did more than one. So we're going to just look at how easy this comes off. Ah, so amazing. Easy, easy peasy. Remember? Oh, there was, oh, okay. And there are also these little pieces right here. This is what I mean about it being a little more detailed. I've got to cut these out just so that you can see. See right here? There are these little tiny bits for the eye, which is very realistic. Cute. All right. There we go. I think that's it. Oh, there's might be a little tiny bit right there. I'm not really sure. I can't really see too well. Okay. So we got that. Let's have a look at the carrot noses. We have a little extra. I'm going to cut that off and put it in my recycle pile. I hope you save your scraps because you can always find uses for your scraps. I have a woman that uses only scraps, and her name is Christine Bartholomew, and she actually teaches a group of women down in Florida. And she takes my scraps, and I forget what she calls it. She makes her own little like a what are you going to do with it table, or so basically all the cutouts, and she just lays them out and people figure out what they want to do with it, and I just think that's awesome. And you notice that I am just peeling off the noses and putting them in place because that's pretty easy, right? So here we need some transfer tape. Here we go. Here's some transfer tape that I cut before. Cute, right? I think it's really cute. And there you go. So Sancho came home yesterday. This is the part where I talk. So if it bothers you, you can turn down the volume. So Sancho came back from the DR. He actually came back on Wednesday night, but he was tired, so he came on Thursday. And I said, well, the first thing we have to do is fix the heat because the heat's been bad. And I said, but then we have to put up the Christmas tree, but we can't find the Christmas tree. Well, didn't he bring up 4 Christmas trees? 4. And I was like, did he even bring up the one that I really wanted, which was the silver one? He did. And I said, well, you're going to have to put them together for me. I can't put these together, and Owen doesn't want to do it. So there you go. Now, okay, I'm going to place this on here, and I'm going to be very careful because remember it's a round surface. So I'm just going to be careful with getting each piece on there. Okay. And we might have to do a little bit of pushing on the ornament or on the vinyl to get it onto the ornament. So let's see, how did that come out? Very cute. Oh, so cute. So now in my living room I have 4 trees. I'm not joking, folks. Got 4 trees. And they're all, oops, now I can see those little tiny eye bits. How am I supposed to get those out? I don't see how I'm supposed to get those out. All right. So look how cute. It needs a little something. So what I think I'll do is I'll get my little mat from Gloria. My little silicone mat, which now has hexagon on it. Okay. And I'm going to get my new Cricut glue gun, which I love. I really love. I'm going to plug that in, and you see it's on. And let's see, I think I will use these little things that I got at Michael's. I don't know what they're just picks. Of course, I did not pay $4.99 for them, but I only need a little tiny bit. So I'm just going to cut off a little bit of that. I also have gold, but I think that the silver sort of works. And I think that I will cut him into individual like fronds so that I can give him like a halo. I think that would be real cute, right? Oops. And here, and maybe this one's kind of big. So let's get that heated up. And I guess while we're waiting, I can do the same thing. This is the other one that I cut out with the eyes. I need to make, I think, 15 of these for tomorrow. Oh, by the way, tomorrow is our Christmas breakfast with Santa Claus, and my costume came. I took it out, and it had a lot of wrinkles in it, but I threw it in the dryer to just get some of the wrinkles out. And my wig didn't arrive, so I think it was shipping from California. So I'm going to go to a costume shop today to see if I can find a appropriate Mrs. Claus. Now my hair is mostly gray now, so I could get away without the wig, but the wig I found was just so beautiful that I was like, oh man, I really wanted that wig. But there's always next year, right? I did study dramatic arts, and in high school and college I studied the dramatic arts. I didn't major in them, but I really loved being so dramatic. It sort of, it sort of has paid off. People like it, I guess. And so um now I'm like, oh, I want to dress up for every holiday. I don't know. I think people do that all the time. It's called cosplay. And I want to dress up. I was thinking, well, for the summertime, I could be the Statue of Liberty. And for the, let's see what I was saying. I was thinking, oh, Easter. We could do something for Easter and Valentine's. I could be the Queen of Hearts from Alice in Wonderland. Wouldn't that be fun? But then where would I go? I don't know. It's kind of funny. All right, so there's my second one done. And I'm gonna put the cover on there. Now you could glue these on if you wanted to. And if you're gonna be giving them to kids, especially if you're using glass, you're probably going to want to glue these on, but I'm not going to glue them on because I'm using plastic. And let's see if our glue gun is, yep, it's heated up. So let's take our little bits and put them behind here. Put a little bit of glue back here and start putting our little halo. Oh, and I forgot to mention who the winner is for today. So today's winner for the Cricut Community Cutie. Do you know what a cutie is? A cutie is it's a little guy. It looks like this. That's a cutie. And they're just sort of inspirational people, things, bugs. I guess they're bugs because they have antenna, right? Anyway, every week I'm going to pick a winner. I've been picking winners. And last time, I think we had Roberta Meal and Leslie Audi and Annette Graham were our last three winners. And today's winner, woo, it's hot. Today's winner is, I wrote it down, Marlene Martin. Marlene Martin, you are the winner for today's Cricut Cutie giveaway. Look at how cute this is. And then we just got to finish him off with a little bit of a holder. Look how cute. Isn't that cute? Do you love it? Oh my gosh, I love it. So cute. Where's my twine, my baker's twine? I had a big thing. Oh, here it is. So let's get some of this baker's twine. This is called, I don't know what it's called, candy cane stripe or something, but I got it from justartifacts.com, or you can buy it on Amazon. So Just Artifacts has uh some pretty awesome baker's twine, all the different colors you need. And this is 12 ply. So if you're buying baker's twine, look for 12 ply. It's that nice thick, and now they come in all these different colors. So there's one down. And I hope Marlene, I'm going to go check the comments, but I hope Marlene is in the audience today. If not, you guys know you have to, if you know Marlene, get in touch with her. Tell her she won. She has to send me an email at missrita@gmail.com. And for those of you that have won uh, lately, if you've won anything except for the major award, um, I am behind on getting them out, but this weekend after my appearance as Mrs. Claus, I will be baking cookies and getting these out to you. That's my goal. I won't be here next Monday or Tuesday, but I will be back Wednesday, Thursday, and then Friday before the holiday. And guess what? On Friday, we're having a very special holiday edition where we will be doing the major award, which is a Cricut Maker 3, which is that's the machine that I use. Whoops, come on you. I'm so I'm so concerned about burning my hand. The Cricut Maker 3 with everything bundle and a learning plan. So whoever wins that will find out that they won it before Christmas. It probably won't go out until after Christmas, but it's a $700 prize. Pretty awesome prize that I give out with the help of my friends from Cricut, and I do this once a month so that you would subscribe to my YouTube channel. So if you want to win a brand new Maker 3 with everything, I don't know if I like this. It looks like, I don't know. That I don't know. Let's move it over. All right, there we go. So that's how you do the snowman ornaments. Let's come back up here. I want to check the comments because I don't know. I haven't seen the comments. I hope the video has been okay quality today. Oh, I touched the wrong thing. Let's see. I wasn't a big fan. Okay, reminder. Oh, you guys are talking too much. um, let's see. Have you received your Mrs. Claus? Yes, my outfit came. It's so adorable. I'm going to take pictures. You guys are going to love it. Um, yeah, it does definitely add a lot to them. You're right. What is the Miss Rita's address, please? Could someone give that to you all? To someone's asking, Deborah Mackey, who's always on. Let me just check the comments. I know my thumb is Marlene, you're here. Did you know that you won? Marlene, did you know that you won? My thumb is really bad. It's gotten better though. All right. So, just in case you don't know what I'm talking about, let me just tell you a little bit about what you're going to win if you win this. Oh, look, here's a new one, the Cricut Maker 3 bundled with the vinyl and paper learning kits. But I'm actually giving away, let me show you what I'm giving away. Is this the Maker 3 everything materials. So you're going to get smart vinyl, you're going to get smart iron on, transfer tape, a bunch of tools, some smart paper, and some pens. That is like the ultimate gift from Cricut, I think. It is at least as far as the machines go, it's a $670 value. And then I'm going to be putting in the learning plans, which is shown here. I wanted to check and see, you guys, you whoever is the winner will get to choose which learning plan that they are going to get. And there are three, only one of them is not available right now. So a learning kit is this box, and this one here is not available. It won't be available until January, but it's the iron-on kit. And then there's also a paper one and a vinyl one. So whoever I choose as a winner next week, and you still have time if you want to get in there, here it is. So there's the paper kit and here's the vinyl kit. Now you don't necessarily need to have the Maker or Explore 3, but it is geared towards the Maker and Explore 3, and it does have some smart material. I think all the materials in there are smart materials as far as the vinyl is concerned. But the paper one, you could buy this, or someone could buy this for you, and you go through on Cricut. Let's go over here to your Cricut Design Space. And you can see right up here on the top right, it says learning plan. Okay. And then so it says, are you ready to learn? And then there are the basics. Everybody can go through this. You don't need to have a Maker 3 or an Explore 3 in order to go through these. It's just the kits are designed for those machines. Okay. And then if you want to learn about paper, you can either you can go through any of these lessons. You can go through them in any fashion. So let's say you just want to understand how scoring and writing work. You can just do lesson 5, and when you click on that, it tells you what you'll learn and what you need in order to complete the project. Okay, and then you just hit begin, and it starts, and you go through, and it's like a little learning thing. I'm going to have to save this, and let's try it. There it is. So there's my little, and you can move it anywhere you want. See, learning 5, lesson 5, scoring and writing. And I click the arrow, and then it tells me something. Oh, in this lesson, this is what I'm going to learn. And then look, it puts that image right on there. And then I hit continue, and it says, now click on the search box. And so I'm going to click on the text box. I'm going to click on the text box, and then I'm going to look for a font. Isn't that great? Now that brings me to here. Did you see the changes in the font? Isn't that amazing? Do you guys love it? Look at this. Modern, classic, black, fashion. Look at this. And you just click on there. You can even do it by language if you want to choose a specific language. And you can just look at all of these. There's contemporary, vintage. Let's try vintage because you guys know I love vintage. Oh, look at that. I would never have found those fonts otherwise. Now that I see them, I am going to bookmark them, because once I bookmark a font, I'm going to show you. Let me just bookmark these. Oh, I love this one, Art Deco one. Then when I come back up here, wait. When I come back up to the font, I can go bookmarked, and it will take all my bookmarks are right here. Isn't that great? Oh, I love you, Cricut. It's such a great thing. All right, everybody. So that's going to do it for me for today, and this week. And I won't see you again until Wednesday of next week. I'll be around, of course, but I won't see you until next week. And I hope that you have a good weekend. I will definitely send you pictures, um, and uh, and everything. Let's see what else is there too. And you get a quiz after each section. You do? Oh, that's so great, Cheryl. If you fail, they take it away from you. You're so funny, Cheryl. Oh, that's so funny. I would love to have the Maker 3. What a wonderful gift. I agree. So we're going to use Miss Rita's original email address because I haven't fixed the other one. So this one, my original email address is called Miss Rita to the rescue at gmail.com. Okay. So that is all there is. Cricut is genius. I love them. I love them. All right, you guys. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. I'll be around, and if you want, you can yeah, definitely watch the replays. And I'll be around except for on Saturday morning when I'm doing my Miss Mrs. Claus, not Miss Claus, Mrs. Claus. And oh, I want you to see the costume. It's so gorgeous, gorgeous. I put it on. I had it on for my mother, and she was like, "Oh my god, I love it." So that was really cool. And yes, Mrs. Santa Claus. Yeah, I get to be Mrs. Santa Claus. All right, everybody. I love you guys. I hope you have a lovely weekend. I'll be around if you need me. And I'm going to be working on making cookies all weekend. So it really will be like kind of a Mrs. Claus kind of thing this weekend. All right. Have a great weekend, everybody. Take care.